What's going on today? We're gonna be going through based on Reddit called Am I the A-hole? Before we begin, there's just two things that I wanna say. First of all, I'm thinking on reacting to a Dokkan trailer because they just revealed Super Saiyan 4 and Omega Shenron. So I'll probably record that after this. So I expect that. And then also, I'm sure you can tell that I'm like really young, like really, really young. So as much as like I'll be giving my inputs, just like, take it with a grain of salt. Yeah. Alright, anyways, let's go. I'm in the a-hole for telling my biological daughter that I'm nothing more than an egg donor, that a real mother is the woman who raised her. What? Okay. 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 Sorry this is long, but it's complicated and I really need some perspective. 25 years ago, my close friend Clara and her husband James were struggling with infertility. Clara couldn't conceive or use her own eggs, so she asked me if I would consider oh my goodness, I'll read it. She asked me if I would consider carrying a baby for them to use my egg and James's sperm. I'd what? What? I had already had my two kids and was done having children. I was hesitant at first, but eventually I agreed because I wanted to help my friend become a mother. 9 months later, their daughter Bella was born. From the start, Clara and James raised her as their own. Jeez Louise, bro. I'll read it. I've always been auntie to her, just a close family friend, and that's all she ever knew. My own kids always knew the truth. I never hid it from them. They understood that Bella was biologically related to them and that I'd help my friends start a family. I never told Bella anything because I truly didn't feel it was my place. It was something her parents needed to decide or when to tell her. Okay, okay. From the get-go, this story is hilarious. So, okay, I get providing help, right? I get providing help to your friend, but at the same time, would you not like eventually when the child learns of this information, would you not, I don't know. Okay, you know what, let's read more. A few weeks ago, Bella and her fiance were at his family's house and they all did one of those DNA kits for fun. When the results came back, Bella saw that she had Cuban and black ancestry, which confused her since she knows both her parents are white. Instead of asking them, she used the combination to their safe, which she had learned a while back, and started going through their personal documents. She found an old photo of me pregnant in a hospital bed with Clara holding my hand, and she also found paperwork about Clara's infertility. After that, she started pulling away, especially from Clara, and none of us understood why until everything exploded. My family and I were over at Clara and James's house, helping with wedding prep. At one point, Clara and I were in the kitchen, talking about my kids, and Clara mentioned that I had paid for both of their weddings. She wished she could do the same for her daughter. Bella must have overheard because she walked in and suddenly said that I should pay for her wedding too, since she's also my daughter, and I was really thrown off. Clara asked what she meant and Bella just snapped. She said I was her real mother and accused Clara and James of lying to her. Pause. Okay. Um. Uh. Are you? The, what I'm getting right now is that this person, whom we're gonna call Op, I'm getting the sense that Op isn't the a-hole at this point because realistically speaking, you didn't raise this kid. You're just a close like family friend. This kid was raised by James and Clara, right? So I mean, I don't think I don't think they're the a-hole in my opinion. But that's my opinion for now. Let's continue. She said she had grown up in a fake home where my kids got the life she was supposed to have. She slammed the photo on the table and stormed out with her fiance. Ah, I think it's jealousy. That's the case of the old envy. The next day, Clara asked me to come over. Bella didn't want to. Bella didn't want to calm her, but showed up later after Clara begged her. She told us about the DNA test, going through the safe, and how she felt like this answered something she had always felt deep down. She said she's always been jealous of my kids, not just for their vacation or home life, but also because I gave them a good life without any hardships. Yeah, yeah, it's just jealousy. It's just jealousy. She says she still loves Clara, but feels like she never really. Oh no, no, wait, whoa, whoa. Yeah, that was Bella that said that. Okay. She said she still loves Clara, but feels like she never really belonged. Now she thinks I'm the missing piece. She even called Clara a child snatcher. And I think now, Up needs to explain the situation. Yeah, just explain the situation and say, no, no, these people raised you. I did them a favor. So yeah. That's when I stepped in. I told her she needed to stop talking to Clara like that. She turned to me and said, "You're my real mother. Why don't you love me?" I told her as calmly as I could that I was nothing more than an egg donor. I told her I love her like a niece and that's all. Clara's her mother, not me. I wasn't the one who raised her. I wasn't there for her childhood. Clara was. I never saw her as my daughter because that wasn't the role I had in her life. Wouldn't you feel some type of motherly love? I'm still on upside, by the way. But like, in my opinion, you should feel some type of motherly love, no? Yeah, like, yeah, you should feel like something at least. But anyways, she left again crying, and since then has sent me over 20 messages. Some are angry and some are pleading. She's asked me to meet with her and James because she says we're her real parents. She says she loves Clara, but insists she's always felt a disconnect and that I'm the reason why. No, no, nah, 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 nah. Respectfully, nah. You're not the a-hole. You're not the a-hole. Claire and I have been in touch since the blow up and we're both heartbroken. My husband thinks I should have a one-on-one with Bella, but honestly I feel like there's nothing left to say. I didn't raise her, Clara did. She was always a wonderful mother, and up until now, she and Bella had a great relationship. I don't know why Bella is spiraling like this. Clara was there for every birthday, every school day, every scrape knee, heartbreak, and milestone. I made peace with my role in Bella's life a long time ago. Never saw myself as a mother, not because I didn't care, but because that was never the agreement. I helped a friend become a mother, and I kept that promise. You're not the a-hole. You're not. Edit, I am mixed myself. Bella has light skin with incredibly loose curls. From the outside looking in, she does look like Clara's biological daughter. No, you're not the a-hole. Like, in my opinion, you're not the a-hole. I think, like, especially with the wedding coming, I think she just may be a bit stressed, and then just to like cover the funds, she may be stressed on that. I don't think you're the a-hole, but let's read the comments. Let's read like 1 or 2. Okay, let's read. Can you see that? Okay. Clara and James really effed up here. This is a conversation you have very early on. As soon as the child can understand, you give an age-appropriate explanation and add to that as they grow up. I've seen it with adopted children where it blows up in the same way, and it's critical that children learn this in a safe, controlled manner. It's no wonder Bella is having an existential bloody crisis. She learned this late in the worst way possible, and that's her parents' fault. You're not the a-hole, but Clara and James absolutely are. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because like yeah, I'm seeing now the rest of the comments pretty much saying the same thing. So yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine. You're not the a-hole. You're not the a-hole. I think Claire and James could have definitely conducted themselves in more. Yeah, okay. Am I the a-hole for reminding my girlfriend of what her baby daddy did to her? Oh, I it depends. It depends on what this person did, but I think just of that title alone, I feel like you are. I feel like you are. Okay, let's go. Last night, my girlfriend and I were hanging out. She mentioned that her baby daddy texted her in his feelings. He was saying stuff like, "You are the love of my life. I guess you really are done with me now. I miss you and I'll always love you." When she asked me how much, wait, baby daddy means that this person really had a baby with this person, right? With the ex. Okay. When she asked me how she should respond, I told her to tell him to kick rocks. Nice. She told me that was too much and he'd get in his feelings and it become a whole thing. That led to a little back and forth, mostly her saying she should be nice and me saying she should be direct. I got frustrated with her and asked her a bunch of questions relating to her baby daddy. How many times did he, yo, ho, ho, whoa. How many times did he put hands, box, yeah. How many times did he cheat on you? How many times has he seen his kids this year? Where was he when your son was sick? How much debt did he put you in? How many of your close friends and cousins did he? Oh my gosh. Oh, holy cow. Holy cow. Okay, this guy, never mind. Boy, howdy. Boy, howdy indeed. Um, Wow. And on till I thought she got the message. I knew all the answers to the questions I was asking, so I didn't really let her answer. I wasn't asking to ask, I was asking to prove a point. She fake chuckled and agreed that she was being stupid. When I was on the game afterwards, it came up in conversation and one of my friends DM'd me saying what I said was harsh. Being real, I don't think what I said was out of line. Could have said it with a bit more grace. I get your point. I get your point. But in my opinion, you could have said it with a bit more grace. Yeah, yeah. Saying that I was a bit too harsh. Being real, I don't think what I said was out of line. This didn't want to be a dad till I showed up and his kids started wanting to do things with me. So I feel like I'm not wrong in what I said. But Reddit, let me know. Am I the a-hole? You could have said it with a bit more grace. I think that's it. I think you could have said it with a bit more grace. And yeah, just add a bit more grace. Aside from that, I don't think you're the a-hole. Okay, updates. Boy, do I have an update for y'all. So turns out my girlfriend and her baby daddy have been effing since we started dating. And the reason he reached out to me was to warn. Oh no. No. There's no ways. What? Oh. Oh, you poor soul. Oh, you poor soul. Oh my gosh, bro. What? Jeez, man. Jeez. What? What? Shit. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Wow. That's. Oof. 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 Yeah. Yeah. You're not the a-hole. You're not the a-hole. Listen. Comments. Okay. Okay. Calm down. Calm down. NTA, if she's sympathizing with him after all that happened, she needs a reminder of what he did. Okay. If she has to communicate with him, I don't think you can see that. Hold on. If she has to communicate with him, it should only be via a co-parenting app so that everything is saved in case of custody or child support arguments. And she should then be free to block him everywhere else. No more stupid texts, etc. Yeah. 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 That's crazy. That's a crazy way to end this. So wild. Wow, okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash like, write a comment, and tell me your favorite part of this video. Personally, it was the end of the story. Jeez. So this one was a wild one, eh? This one's a doozy. Um, but yeah, thank you for watching. Until next time, stay safe. Goodbye.